All right. Welcome, folks. Happy to see you here. Purple Steps, welcome. Jefferson Twilight, good evening as always. David, hello. Yes, the astrologer theme from Quest for Glory 2. That's a good one always. Useless Swedish Speedrunner, welcome. Good evening. Glad you're finally still awake from these streams. Perfect. Happy to have you here. Get to catch some Gabriel Knight 3 action live. Yes, indeed. And Amiga runs. Happy to see you here. Thanks for the good luck there. Paravex, good evening as well. And to anybody else who's here. Yeah, welcome back. We're going to get into some Gabriel Knight 3. I don't have too, or really any non Gabriel Knight 3 related news to talk about. And today's going to be a slightly shorter session because I have something to do later, but we'll still be here for a couple of hours. So why don't we hop back into the game and figure out what the heck I was doing the last time, because I'm not sure I remember. Let's see if we can figure it out. Oh, that's interesting. I never noticed this before. There are tooltips on these buttons? Where, I guess that's sort of cool. But do I really need to view the introduction over intro? Play says start Gabriel Knight 3. Restore says restore previously saved game. And quit says quit Gabriel Knight 3, as if I had forgotten the game I was playing. That's wonderful. All right. Okay. On the last episode, I think...
This riddle is fascinating. You can almost see...
Oh, interesting. She put the riddle down there. Why'd she do that? Maybe it's been there and I just never noticed that she put Serpent Rouge there. That's fun. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that we need to do something in Sydney. So let's find out here. I'm pretty sure. Let's do a little okay. Day 3, 12 to 3. And let's look at the map. Yes.
I know that Anagram has to have a solution. The words came off that Poussin painting. Maybe what they're doing in the painting is a clue.
Words came off the Poussin. Okay, so let's... So... Painting. What exactly did she say?
I know that Anagram has to have a solution. The words came off that Poussin painting. Maybe what they're doing in the painting is a clue.
Let's see. View geometry. I feel like we've done this before, but let's see. There's that. The shape has been saved. Okay. Zoom and clarify. I thought we already did this. Okay, so there's the... Oh, it was the anagrams. That's right. That's right. So there's this anagram stuff that I got way too tired to do last time. This takes forever for some reason. Okay, so let's recap. So in the painting, on the stone, we have the phrase "et in Arcadia ego sum." And so then we need to build the phrase here. Yeah, it was 1999. The computer is slow. So how does this work? Phrase building. Simple. Okay, so So what we have to do is, so it's basically saying these are the Latin words that you can use. And you need to look through these and put them here until you use all the letters. So we'll poke at this for maybe a few minutes. Does she have any more hints?
That Anagram has to have a
Great.
solution.
Hey, Baby Maker
Words came off
NYC.
that Poussin painting. Maybe what they're doing in the painting is a clue.
They're doing in the painting is a clue. I mean, they're bending down, they're kneeling, and they're looking at the tomb there. I don't know. Wait, no, erase that. So what do we have? University. I'm gonna kind of scroll through these until I see something that looks interesting. Oh, well, you know, we've got intercourse as an option. That's got to be in there somewhere, right? Intercourse with God. That's it, right? And the ground. No. Intercourse, God, ground is not the answer for some reason. Ruins. Maybe ruins. Hold on. I'm going to pull up a picture of this painting online to see there. Hey, Volkmar520. How are you doing? Maybe what I can even do. What this? Have you seen there's a guy on Etsy who makes the Gabriel Knight talisman? It's identical, cheap too. No. Do you have a link for that? Etsy Gabriel Knight talisman. I found one. Is this what you're talking about? This is just the first one that I found on Etsy. That's pretty cool. No, okay, so there's multiple ones. Well, if you have a link. No, this is 3D printed. Okay, so it's got the kind of squigglies in there that I'm not. Hand sculpted. Ooh, okay. $300? I guess if it really is handmade. Damn. Guess I need to go break open my piggy bank. That's really cool. Does it have a picture of the back anywhere? Not like this isn't impressive or anything, but it'd be cool to see. Does it come with the castle? That's really cool. I like that. So that is what we're trying. This is what we're referencing. Hello, Aqua Reaper. Welcome. I'm like, what are they? Because Grace's hint here.
I know that Anagram has to have a solution. The words came off that Poussin painting. Maybe what they're doing in the painting is a clue.
Yeah, anagram solving. In Latin. And we discovered that intercourse God ground does not work. So it's not about having sex with God, unfortunately. I bet I know how to figure this out, like with a little bit of Googling that doesn't involve a walkthrough. Because all this is based on that conspiracy theory from Holy Blood, Holy Grail, and I bet if I just look up what they think this is an anagram for, like in the conspiracy book, the password is always swordfish. Oh, hey, thanks, Volkmar, for those gifted subs. I'm on a new computer, so I don't have my alerts set up properly, but thank you. Google straight gives it to you? Okay. I'm sort of tempted to like just go to Google, because I don't know. This is one of those things where I feel like I could be sitting here for a long time. But you know what? I'll try a couple of things. So maybe tomb. Don't use Google, use the official guide. Oh, okay. I guess if we are going to do it. Yeah, yeah, I'm going to use the official guide. I don't know. You know what? Okay, I'm going to give myself 3 more minutes of just messing around with this. But I hope you'll forgive me. I just don't find this fun. Whose tomb are they touching? I don't know. A tomb with a memorial description to Daphnis. Does it even say? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say here. Are we supposed to know? I guess when this game came out, some people still didn't have the internet, so this was fun. Oh, yeah. Red, welcome. Okay, back to this. According to the conspiracy theory? Oh. I forget. Honestly, and I hope you don't hold it against me, whenever they start going into the conspiracy theory stuff, my eyes kind of glaze over, because I don't like conspiracy theories. I know that's literally the plot of the game, but... Oh, there we go. Rise up, glutton. Oh, I can't do that anymore. Rise up, root. Rise up, dog. There we go. That's the answer. Aww. Geometry by degrees. Grace. Not Grace Nakamura, but... yeah. Grace Untamed. No. Grace Climb. Okay. I'm getting the guide. Yeah, one thing I will say is that the music is consistently like good in this game. A3 12 to 3. Show us the inside of the guide. Okay, well, it looks like this. It's pretty well laid out, you know. But once we get to the page, here's what the guide kind of looks like. So there's what apparently we need to put. Tomb I touch God, which maybe I could have figured that out. I don't know. Match found in the Latin database. Note word of origin is Greek. Arkham Tango Day.
Oh my God.
Tomb I touch God Jesus.
Oh
That's what it does.
my God.
Hey, AT Machine. Welcome. Yeah, I didn't get the anagram thing. Yeah, I looked it up in the guide because I saw what I would have to do, and I just, I know myself, and I would not have fun sitting here for 20 minutes just trying a whole bunch of combinations, and yeah. All right, so Santa, welcome. And this is not behaving. So, we did that. Now what?
I think Sagittarius is talking about some kind of local landmark, a snake figure. I ought to be able to find it on the map.
Okay, so hold on. Sagittarius. I want to read the poem again here.
But the worst is yet to come. How many have pillaged the house, using the most sacred for purposes most foul? I turn north, Facing me, I see unwinding endless by its coils, the enormous red serpent mentioned in the documents, rigid and bitter. The huge unleashed beast at the foot of the White Mountain becomes scarlet with greed and drunk with stolen and profane communion. Deliver me out of the mire.
Okay, so it said something about north facing. I don't know if that's relevant. And then her hint here.
I think Sagittarius is talking about some kind of local landmark, a snake figure. I ought to be able to find it on the map.
Okay. And the White Mountain. I think Sydney should have been able to help figure out the anagram. I mean, Nancy Drew had a game with an anagram buster that could list the words that were made from the letters. Yeah, well, and we had it. It's just we had a bunch of words. It's just I don't know. There were too many, and I just was not okay. So a snake and a white mountain. Let's just look at what we've got on the map here. Are we now, and I'm just wondering this to myself mostly, are we looking for something that looks like a snake or something where the name of it is snake-like? I don't know. Probably be near. Okay. Okay, so there's Blanchfort. I don't see anything that looks like a snake. I mean, this pathway's kind of winding there, but the only thing with white in its name. Oh, okay. So then what would we do with that, though? Because we already have a point here. And I think we've used all the shapes. Yeah. So we've used all the shapes. We can't...
I don't think there'll be another one of those on the map.
I just want to see if she's going to...
I don't think I'm ready for that shape yet.
Like that line. I remember this part being rather random and annoying.
I
Okay.
don't think there'll be another one of those on the map.
That's sort of how I feel half and half about that with Sydney. Like half of it feels like, okay, cool. Like we did a thing and it makes sense. And then the other half of it feels very random. Like yay, I made some lines on the paper. Do I connect these two things? I don't know. Find out. There to there. Let's connect the dots. No. That doesn't do anything. We already have a line that's sort of connecting this. It doesn't want us to do this, does it? Where you connect that in Blanchefort? No. What could be snake-like? I want to read the poem again.
But the worst is yet to come. How many have pillaged the house, using the most sacred for purposes most foul? I turn north. Facing me, I see unwinding endless by its coils, the enormous red serpent mentioned in the documents, rigid and bitter. The huge unleashed beast at the foot of the white mountain becomes scarlet with greed and drunk with stolen and profane communion. Deliver me out of the mire. Turning to the north. Okay, that must be north of the site. I see the red serpent, rigid and bitter. Must be talking about some kind of landmark feature.
Okay, by site, she means here. Okay, so north of the site. So it's not Blanchefort. Some landmark. Tomb and the site? No. North. What other landmarks are here? There's the tomb. I guess I could try connecting with that. Hang on. I don't think this will do it, because then technically this would make like a triangle. Clear points. Landmark features something that look like a snake on the map. I mean, this kind of does, or this supposed to be like, I guess this? Whatever this is? Do I need to... It's a railroad. I mean, it kind of looks like a snake. That's what I was thinking it was. I need to connect that and that. Your points. No. Is this something? But is it a red landmark? No, but I don't see a red landmark anywhere. Of course, I don't know what is red in French. I don't know the word for that. Rouge. Oh, okay, rouge. All right. But there's nothing here that I can see. Right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Now that we're going south. All right. Chat, aside from people who know, do you see anything that looks like a snake other than the railroad tracks? Right. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna need a hint for this one. Yeah, spit only 4 times before you run out. You have the right idea with the railroad. Okay. Do I need to, like... Was it just not knowing, like, what to do with it? Like, do I need to do a point here and a point at the end of it? This is the thing that looks like a snake, but... Where do I put the points? Put several points on it. Really? Kind of like this?
Yep, that's it. That's the red serpent. That is weird. It must point out something.
Okay, so that was one of those, I, like, got it, but I just didn't know what it was looking for. Okay. I want to save it first. Fighting the interface, yeah. Okay.
I've solved Le Serpent Rouge.
Oh, wait. Oh, we solved it? Really? I didn't know that. Hold on.
I am aware of the scent of the perfume which impregnates the sepulchre of the one I must release, cursing the profane in their ashes, and those who follow their ways, returning from the darkness while making the gesture of horror at the abyss into which I had plunged. Here is the proof that I knew the secret seal of Solomon, and I had visited the secret places of the queen who watches over the king. Take heed, my friend. Do not add or take away one iota. Think and think again. The base lead of my words may contain the purest gold. Let he who has the understanding use it with wisdom.
In Volkmar, yes, I did use GOG to install it.
I want to take a break from Le Serpent Rouge for a while.
You and me both, Grace. All right, so I guess let's go out and see what we can find. See what's happening. I want to hear that again, this whole...
I've solved Le Serpent Rouge.
It's hilarious. My first reaction was, we did? What? Oh. Floating cup there.
I'd rather stick my tongue in a light socket. She wants to be alone. She wants...
Okay, we did that already last time. I can't talk to him. What? Yeah, I did have to do some finagling to get this game to work, even after installing it on GOG. Did you get it to run at all? Or was it just janky once you got it to run? Oh, you couldn't get it to run at all. Interesting. I did have a number of issues. So I guess you can't talk to him when he's just sitting there. That's interesting. Oh, I guess we just can't talk to him at all anymore, huh? Oh no, we can. Crashes upon trying to open. Interesting. You have a Mac. Oh, that might be it.
How's everything?
Maybe.
Very well, mademoiselle. Thank you.
Look at all that work we did just to find out that he's doing A-okay. All right. Leave.
Oh, goody. Madeline's around.
Let's make our rounds, and then I guess we'll just go out into the countryside. Nothing here. Okay. What did solving the Serpent Rouge help us to do?
I don't need to talk to the Abbe.
The most important thing ever. It helped me to move on from having to solve Le Serpent Rouge. We found the tomb of God Jesus. Yes, yeah, that's true. Even, I guess that too. Yeah, but like, where is it? Is it on the railroad? I don't know.
It's Prince James's car. That's... I think I'll let...
Yeah, let's see if we can go to the train yard now, or not the train yard, the train tracks. How old is this riddle if it was involving a railroad? Well, yeah, it can't be that old. Okay, so what do I do then? Okay, so I can't go there. I can't go up there. Oh, let's just start going places.
I can't... No, I think I'll stick...
That doesn't do anything. Oh, wait. Oh, here. The site. Oh. Oh. Can we go up to the site now? Oh, we can.
Yes, I should go up there and check it out. Wow, this is really nerve-wracking. I think I'm close. I hope that's not what I think it is. The ones who wove the vine in the Pharaoh's days weave it still. The ones who would steal the sacred wine long ago seek it still. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's talking about the vampires!
Wait, what? How is that talking about vampires? What did I miss? The ones who... What? Oh, did I miss something?
The ones who wove the vine in the Pharaoh's days weave it still. The ones who would steal the sacred wine long ago seek it still.
Okay. I must just be misremembering something. It's probably entirely on me. I don't know how that connects to vampires.
I think it's talking about the vampires.
Okay. I don't really understand, but alright. Alright, let's start making our rounds then, I guess. Wine is an analogy for blood, vines is an analogy for bloodlines. Yeah, but like what? Oh. Montreaux talked about it earlier? Oh, okay.
I would love to see Gabriel and Mosley riding that thing.
What was this game's native FPS? I have no idea. Yeah, okay. That's true. Yeah. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Again, yeah, I do admit it's been like a week or two since I've heard him talk about that, so. Drowning their sorrows.
Isn't it nice seeing animals in their native habitat? Isn't it nice seeing animals in their native habitat? He looks like the artistic type.
Oh.
Drunk people throwing sharp objects. Doesn't that sound like a bad idea? I wouldn't trust myself with darts right now. Especially not with him in the room.
Him being Gabriel? Are we on bad terms again? Let's ignore Gabriel just...
I could actually use a drink, but it'll have to wait until we wrapped up this case.
Why?
So, a monkey walks into a bar.
Hi.
Hey, Grace.
You find out anything yet?
I don't know exactly. You?
I'm working on it.
Oh. Well, I'll just run along.
Is that all we get?
I get the feeling Gabriel wants to talk to Mosley alone. I get the feeling Gabriel wants... I could actually use a drink.
Okay, we really can't do darts.
With
no.
darts, right?
All right, fine.
A little booze, a little smoke, a little fireplace. Sounds like a recipe for spontaneous combustion. Guns, arrows, and vodka. Brilliant combination. How nice! All the tourists can point out where they're from.
What's going on with Grace? She's kind of upset for some
The
reason.
owner of this bar must have a death wish. It looks like a map of the region. Unfortunately, it's out of date, and in French.
It might wrap up the chapter if you go back to town, but I think there's still some stuff you can get done at this point. Yeah, I'm going to just go around to the different areas real quick.
Well, they don't exactly brighten up the place, but I guess that's the point.
Just a quick little look around, see if there's anything else. Okay, we went there. Anything at the tomb? Tomb overlook. Probably not. No, don't see anything there. Went to that already. We're just there. Don't think this is going to do us any good, but... Is Larry's manuscript still missing? Oh, yeah, I guess it is, huh? Or is it? Yeah, I guess so. We may need to do that. I just want to go... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the manuscript is supposedly important, but meh. Prince James does, and he's paying Gabe's hotel fees. Yeah. Yeah, but he also did, I mean, you know, he didn't seem all that concerned about his kid. Oh, wait. Oh, so they're here. Cool. I forget how to get into this place. It's up here, isn't it? Oh, did we already talk to them or not? I can't remember.
Eddie Howard is a slave driver. I'd hate to be in Estelle's position. Hey, wait a minute. Finding anything, Estelle?
Not yet.
How'd you guys pick this spot anyway?
Out of the mouths of babes. It's a perfectly sound analysis, quite complicated to explain. Of course, we can't take credit.
Dr. Wen. Well, let's hope Dr. Wen isn't Wong.
Dr. Wen, huh? He needs to get a computer.
Catholicism doesn't allow Catholics to join Freemasonry. Interesting. I did not know.
She's busy doing Lady Howard's dirty work. Lady Howard isn't actually doing much of anything.
Please, dear. My life is difficult enough. Please.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. That was cool. We could, like, look at them for a second. All right. Wait, which way do I leave? It was this way? Yes. The whole reason the Stuarts were kicked off the British throne was because they refused to convert to Protestantism. Oh, okay. So we were there. We kind of went there. I don't think this is going to get us anywhere, but let me just see if anyone's at the top of the mountain. Or not. Well, okay. No, never mind. This isn't the mountain. This is this little place. Nothing here. Let's go back to 10. Okay, so we do need to figure out this thing with the manuscript. Cars are still there. Chicken's still here. Okay.
Je regrette.
Ooh.
The maid, she gets no answer when she knocks. Monsieur Knight must be out.
Merci beaucoup. I'll try again later.
We talk to him?
Grace!
James, hello. It's nice to see you again.
I was trying to find Gabriel.
He's out in the valley, I think, working on the case.
Has he found anything?
I think so, but he better tell you himself.
I see, all right. I'm staying at the Villa Bethania. Some people were kind enough to offer it. Will you ask him to come by as soon as he gets back?
Of course.
Grace, thank you.
Alright.
Well, he's back in the lobby now. Wonder where he was earlier. Hello, Mr. Baza. Have you been out today?
Oh, here and there, Ms. Nakamura, here and there.
Thank you for the information.
What's the point? No one tells me anything around here.
Me either, Grace. Have anything I can show him? I know, yeah, I did notice that too, Aqua Reaper. Unplayable.
Why would I want to show that to him?
Unfortunately, it's too late to request a refund, I think.
I know this may sound weird, but have you noticed anything unusual lately?
Playable garbage.
How I wish. The days, they make up the life monotonous in a town so small as this.
Who's in the dining room? No. The newspaper, both the front and the back are the same image, just mirrored. Oh, that's funny. Go back and look at that again. Yeah. It's the same on every page. The question is, would you rather be playing Codename Iceman? Alright. So what are we supposed to do? Knock on people's doors?
I don't know what I'd say to her if she answered.
Go through the doors? I don't know.
No
This
one's
might
in there.
be a stupid question, but do tour groups come through this town all the time looking for the treasure? I know that like the town has a bunch of Grail conspiracy theories surrounding it. And so like there were even, yeah, no, I agree with that, with what AT Machine just said. Even before that, there were things about Saunier's treasure. And so if you're at, you know, I know that they have a bunch of touristy stuff to cash in on that, but I don't know if you meant in the game or in real life. But I imagine even in real life, they have tours talking about the treasure and all that stuff to please tourists. Volkmar, so your question, are you working on any projects? Yeah, so I'm working on finishing up two things right now. One is sort of a more personal project about my friend Paul Corman's game, The Phantom Fellows. And, you know, just because I happen to know him and he made an adventure game and, you know, obviously into adventure games and all that, it was sort of a documentary of like a making of, and I think it's interesting. I think it's not going to be for everybody, but that's okay. And then also working on finishing up a speedrun explained for Dagger. And then after that, it'll be this game. So both of the videos I just mentioned are going to be about 30 minutes long, I want to say. But yeah. That's what that is. They can't all be long multi-hour things. So I would burn out very quickly there.
I don't know what I'd say to them if they answered.
The lore above it is incredible. I don't know if I'll ever top that one is the problem. But that's okay though. Sometimes people get unrealistic expectations of like, you know, this thing that somebody made is amazing. And truth is, sometimes the other things they put out aren't gonna be the same.
No one's in there.
And that's okay. Waiting on Quest for Glory 4, yeah, that's another one of those. It's like, yeah, that'd be neat to talk about someday. But I'm excited to work on this one. And I'm just sort of mindlessly.
I can't believe he's dead.
Just kind of mindlessly
No one's in there.
going through the doors here. If you do want,
I don't know what I'd say.
speaking of all the conspiracy theory stuff, I did watch, as sort of research for this video,
No one's in there.
A Channel 4 documentary from a long time ago called The Real Da Vinci Code, and it goes through and debunks a lot of the silliness, which was kind of a fun watch. If you search for The Real Da Vinci Code, the thing. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever get to 8 hours.
What I'd say to him if he answered.
Okay, so yeah, we never got the manuscript back. Are we even supposed to be getting it back? The world record speed run for this game is 21 minutes. Yeah, I can believe it, especially since you can skip most of the animations by hitting escape. No, so like, yeah, no, I thought we should. Can I go into this at all?
I'm on vacation. I don't do kitchens.
That's not a thing we can do. You clicked outside the window. Can we buzz anybody down?
I don't want to buzz anyone.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Not Grace.
That's our room. I don't want to buzz. I don't want to. I don't need.
Okay. Hold on, just knock on the doors again.
Yeah, I don't know
what
what.
I can do. I know, like, that it got passed around with the newspaper. Oh, can I go in here?
It's locked.
Okay. But I'm trying to remember who had it last. It was Madeline. But I can't remember. It went from okay.
No one's in
Right.
there.
So, how would I
That's our room.
find him though?
I don't know what I'd say to him if he.
How do I find Bukele?
I don't know what I'd say to her if she.
Is it Buccelli or Bukele? Gabe has got me twisted around. How do you pronounce his name again? Gabe says it wrong. Yeah, but how does Gabe pronounce it? Does he say Buccelli or Bukele? I can't remember. Hard C. Okay. The hard C is correct. Okay, Bukele. All right, there we go. Bukele. What? How do I find this thing? Where? What? Okay, hold on. I need to think here. The Serpent Rouge got me all kind of messed up. I wish that the official guide had gradual hints, because I feel like it'd be nice, but okay, I can't okay, so I can't get into any of the rooms, it looks like. Where would Bukele be? Our room. Get in there. We already tried that. So I guess, do we need to find Bukele? Is that what we need to do? Oh, let's go take a look. Where would he be? Can we tell from looking at the bike who's gone and who's... Well, you know, if I had entered everything into Sydney or written them down, I could probably tell. Or maybe she knows. I don't know.
Gabriel's keeping tabs on the license plate numbers.
Oh, okay. Is he now?
Gabriel's keeping.
You just look at the tower, see if anybody's in here. I don't think they will be. Oh, Madeline's here. Fun.
I'd rather not. I've heard that shade of red dye can cause permanent optical damage. Well. Looking for fresh meat?
Oh, I thought you were somebody.
It's quite a drop, isn't it?
If you're afraid of heights, petite, you shouldn't climb so high.
Well, I guess you wouldn't have to worry much about heights, would you?
I don't worry about anything. Where are the boys, by the way?
They're around?
Then I'm sure they'll find me.
I'd rather groom rats. I don't need to show her that.
Interesting. As much as I enjoyed that, I wish, you know, so many of these conversations are just like people throwing jabs at each other. And I sort of, I don't know. I sort of wish some of the conversations had just a little more meat to them. Okay. Where else do we want to try? I guess we could look at the church. Nope. Or technically, in this case, the late 90s. This came out in 99. Right, that's everywhere in town, right? Yeah, so it was firmly developed in the 90s, late 90s. Close to the aughts, though. Okay. Did we just make the rounds again? I don't know.
Already investigated there.
Okay, I feel like we already went there. Really didn't want to go back down here. Okay, there's the cave, which we can't go into. Whatever. Okay. I feel like we already went here, but I could be wrong. How much gas is being used? I don't know. Think about the environment. I have, you know what? I have a holy grail conspiracy theory to decipher. We don't have time to think about the environment. This is God Jesus, remember? Okay. No one up here. We have to find the Holy Grail and optionally a missing baby. Yep. Yep. Yeah, you can't forget about the kid. Unlike Gabriel, we cannot forget about the kid.
Gabriel's already talked to him several times. I better just stay out of it.
Fine, jump down the well.
Was there anything about a well in Le Serpent Rouge? No,
I didn't
not
think
that I
so.
can remember.
Is that all you care about? Is that all we care about? We can't go up the train tracks yet. There's this place that I guess we'll eventually unlock. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, the Grail is the bloodline, so maybe the baby is part of the Grail. Okay, we already went there. Okay.
I can't. They're closed.
Okay, I'm gonna open it. I don't know. I'm not in the mood to just wander around endlessly. Did that. Just listen. Okay. Go up there, and yeah, Jefferson, your instincts are spot on.
That rock's...
Wait, where... Am I crazy? Where did the binocular... Gabe has the binoculars? Oh, okay. So... how do we get it then? Because it very clearly says to use the binoculars. Maybe a shovel. Are they on the bike? I don't know. Do. Yeah, she does have a worn backside. Okay, your binoculars are gone. Where? Well, here's something else that I'm supposed to do. Anyway.
Well,
Oh, wait, so what's stopping us from this? Because we're supposed to be able to, like, use this here. Okay. We're supposed to, like, be able to find coordinates here.
I should be able to locate any point on this
Right.
map out in... I wrote these coordinates down from...
No, I want to actually see the coordinates, thank you. Last time... oh, you have to use the coordinate on... okay, so there's the site. Okay. That's right. That's how that silliness works, isn't it? You have to use it on Grace. Then we're looking for... 1939. Okay. They're already 4250. Back this way. Well,
That's the exact center of the Holy of Holies in the Temple of Solomon. But I think the temple is way underground.
start digging then.
I should go get the shovel.
You should.
Guess I have to give it a shot. I thought so. If the treasure's down there, it is way down there. This mountain is solid rock.
Okay. I wonder if we even needed to do that. That's interesting. Yeah, so the mountain is solid rock. Good job. Why does it mention... does in the inventory use the binoculars to get the binocular interface? I need to take it from somewhere? Do I need to go back through and read this to figure out where the thing is? AT machine, if you know where the binoculars are, you can just tell me. It says I'm supposed to use the binocular. Do I need to go to the... there was one of the other tourists. Ow. Okay. Well... we do know where two of them are. Got Wilk's dead body. See if I didn't remember seeing any binoculars here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Watch her dig for a second, because I need to check on something that's cooking. Hold on. Okay. She's got a bottle there. That's not anything that we need. She's there. She's there. Doesn't seem to have any binoculars on her. Are they on the... Can you search her moped? Not like... Oh, there they are.
That moped has 2 sets of binoculars.
I would never have found that. Look at this.
They hardly need 2 pairs of binoculars. I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
I'm sorry. I would have never even thought to do that. I would have never seen that. Never, never, never. What does she have to say about it?
These seem to be all the rage at Rennes Chateau.
It was just so long, yeah. I say that doesn't really count. Trying to see, hold on. I will tell you how long we've been playing it already. Not including today's session, I've been playing for about 20 hours. Now, of course, I've been going through like everything very methodically and probably slower than a lot of people would be because I'm trying to find everything.
Hey, somebody's parked out by that big orange rock that's off the main road. VDG 945F. I wonder who that is.
That's what we needed to do. Yeah, because I didn't even know technically that, like, until I looked up the guide that I needed to like find it. So
Well, I guess I should go up there.
oh, it's not this. So where's the big orange rock? Big orange rock. Oh, orange rock. There we go. It's a new location. Okay, alright. Pristine. It is indeed a big orange rock. Okay.
Pet cemetery? I don't think so.
Such majestic 3D graphics. It's a big old orange rock. Dig this up, whatever this is.
Yep. Time for some elbow grease.
Dig, dig, dig. Why would you bury a manuscript just in the dirt?
Am I not surprised?
This has happened a couple of times and I still don't understand.
Cover too. That should give us a few opportunities.
Oh, so like fingerprinting it, I'm guessing.
Aha.
Anything else?
I got one.
Oh, there's 3 of them. Interesting. Oh, for our 3 people, right? Yeah. Cool. Okay.
There's one print. There's a second print. 3 prints. I think that's all of them.
Cool. Let's save this, because I'd rather not have to do any of this again. At least until the next playthrough. I would have assumed that the dirt would have wiped off the fingerprints, but whatever. Yeah. Okay, so... I'm hoping that if we go back to town, time block will advance. No. Do we need to go show it to Gabriel?
Why would I want to show that to him?
Because it's the thing he asked me to find for him. Okay. So now we have the manuscript. Do we need to go in Signy and figure out who the fingerprints are from? Is that what we got to do? I mean, maybe. I don't know. It was Bukele. Like we know who had it. We just do we need to confirm it, I guess?
I should scan this into Sydney and see if it matches.
Right. Okay. Use on suspect screen to attempt a match. Okay. Suspects.
Working.
Bukele, the sneak.
Cool. This is my note. Gabe mispronounces his name. Okay.
Working.
Uh-huh. Madeline had her hands on the manuscript.
Working.
Yeah, it did say working.
Mosley. Gabriel was right.
Okay.
I've only got one more stanza. Capricorn. I am aware of the scent of the perfume which impregnates the sepulchre of the one I must release. Cursing the profane in their ashes and those who follow their ways, I returned from the darkness while making a gesture of horror at the abyss into which I had plunged. Here is the proof that I knew the secret seal of Solomon and had visited the secret places of the queen who watches over the king. They must be talking about going down into the cave. Take heed, my friend. Do not add or take away one iota. Think, and think again. The base lead of my words may contain the purest gold. Let he who has the understanding use it with wisdom.
Hello?
Hey, Mose, you're back.
Yep. Gabriel and I, we had it out.
You did?
Uh-huh. Guess my little secret is, out in the open now.
Huh. Is Gabriel here? I've had some real breakthroughs with Sydney.
Yeah, he wanted me to come and get you. He's holding a meeting in the dining room.
A meeting? Well, this ought to be interesting.
So here's a question. It felt like getting some of those fingerprints were optional. So because I remember like we got Mosley's fingerprint from like a beer bottle. So if I hadn't gotten those, what would the game have done there? Does it just not, like, how do I advance time if I don't have all the fingerprints? I say, kind of rhetorically, because I'm curious. Day 3, 3 to 6. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not a soft up of the upcoming scene. Okay. Does the game just know that you can't figure it out? Like, and you scan all of them and like, do you have to scan all of them? And then Grace is like, I don't know who this is. And the game's like, oh, yeah, okay, now you can go on. I guess I'm more curious about how you progress then. Like, what is the trigger? Okay.
Just a minute, Gracie. Why don't you take a seat? All right. Fun time's over. I want to know what's going on, and I want to know now.
I have no idea what you mean.
Nor I.
Then let me give you a clue. Earlier today, I had a certain unpublished manuscript in my room. Someone took that manuscript, and that someone was...
You could also... Oh, okay, interesting. So, do I do all of them? Like, it's not Emilio. Like, do I do them... Interesting. Okay, I just saved it. Let's see what happens in order. Okay, wait, hold on. Shoot. So Mosley was last. AT Machine just said a while ago who was... Shoot. Who was first? Mosley was first? Okay, Mosley was first. Okay. Mosley.
Shortly afterwards, it was stolen from the first thief by...
Mosley. Madeline
Bouthane. The second thief couldn't hold on to it either.
Okay.
It was stolen for the third time by... Vittorio Buccelli.
And the third thief disposed of it by
burning it, burying it, or selling it.
Burying it.
Really?
Yep.
But this is slanderous. You cannot
Eating
prove
it.
a word.
Yeah. He can prove it. Every one of you left prints.
Santacello.
Merde.
I admit it. I did take the manuscript, but I didn't do it for my own personal gain or anything. I'm CIA.
Aha! That explains it.
Outrageous!
God, Mose. Congrats.
Thanks.
Mademoiselle Bouthane, what's your excuse?
I do not know what you mean.
Don't you? Let's consider the fact that you have way too much equipment for a tour guide.
But I am technically minded.
And lethal. My guess is French Internal Secret Service.
You are much too smart for your own good.
Oh, and you, Signore? Or should I call you Father?
It is not illegal for a priest to travel without a collar.
Oh, but you're not just a priest, are you? You came on a train from Rome, yet you lied. You said it was Naples. Why tell such a pointless fabrication unless you were hiding something? Like the fact that you're with the Vatican.
That is not a crime either.
But stealing manuscripts is.
Perhaps it is time for you to reveal your secrets, Gabriel.
Sure. I'm a private investigator. I'm here about the kidnapping of Prince James of Albany's infant son.
James Stewart's son has been kidnapped?
When did this happen?
You really didn't know? Either of you?
No.
Certamente no. I came only to report on any activity in the area. The Vatican feels that there are certain subversive parties who are trying to fabricate stories. Perhaps even go so far as to stage certain finds. Plant material. Naturally, the church is anxious that anything of the sort be prevented and exposed.
Perhaps you are right, Signore. But we believe that there is something buried near Rennes-le-Château.
That's why you were given this assignment?
I have been watching Rennes-le-Château for a few years now. There are certain political interests involved. Interests which might not be working for the long-term stability of the present French government. Besides, if there is an archaeological discovery to be made here, such findings should be controlled by the French authorities. We want to make sure nothing gets smuggled out without our knowing.
I thought you needed excavation permits to do any serious digging.
Hypothetically, but several parties have applied for permits. We can only deny them for so long.
Mose?
The CIA thinks there's something going on over here with the Freemasons, the Priory, and the Knights of Malta. You name it. We've got to make sure our interests are being protected. You know, the good old US of A. Well, they sent me on a tour as a kind of an audition, I guess. They didn't want anybody with legit CIA credentials. You know, anyone who could be traced. But I'll probably be starting full-time when I get back.
And the digging, monsieur?
Oh, intelligence got that tip from somewhere. I was just supposed to, check it out.
So it was the CIA who infiltrated our computer system. We thought it was the Priory. It is not the first theory we have had, I am afraid. Our cipher experts work on it when they can, and it appears this was another failed attempt. Right, monsieur?
I sure didn't find anything.
And now we can go, yes? I assume you have not found your kidnapper among us?
Doesn't look it.
Yeah. They just admit to everything.
You were very masterful. But, you have not gotten everything from me yet. Perhaps you should come by my room and try a little harder,
Hey, Mari, how's it going? Yep, we're wonderful.
I always thought the idea of chastity belts was cruel and sexist. I finally get it.
I doubt they invented one strong enough for Madeline. Thanks for finding the manuscript. Where was it?
Bukele buried it out in the valley. I saw his moped from Blanchford.
Good job, Grace. As usual.
Prince James is at the Villa Bethania. He wants to see you.
I bet.
And there's some real progress on the treasure. With Sydney, I was able to...
I'll, come up later, okay?
He still doesn't care.
Suit yourself.
I just solved the impossible riddle, and I may have found the treasure, and there's this kid. I just go away, Grace. Go away. No one cares. Okay, hold on. I want to save it and then just screw that up completely just to see what happens. Okay. Let's restore here. We won't like continue on. We'll restore like back again, but okay. So I think that the hotel staff stole the manuscript.
Someone from the hotel. Shortly afterwards, it was stolen from the first thief by...
Actually, Mosley stole it all the times.
Mosley. The second thief couldn't hold on to it either. It was stolen for the third time by
Mosley stole it from himself.
Mosley.
And the third thief disposed of it by
selling it.
selling it.
Really?
Yep.
This is ridiculous. You obviously know nothing. Au revoir.
Sorry, bud.
Stupido!
Why do I have the feeling that could have gone better? Well, at least I found the manuscript. Bukele buried it out in the valley. I saw his moped from Blanchfort.
Good job, Grace.
Why couldn't you have told me?
James is at the Villa Bethany.
I wouldn't have accused Mosley all the time.
There's some real progress on the treasure.
Okay, blah blah blah. That's funny. I think it's great that you can choose the same person. Like you could just accuse Mosley of stealing it from himself, and then stealing it from himself again. That's wonderful. Okay, here we got it right, and we're supposed to go talk to Prince James. Steve Dorian was having a bad day. Disposed of it by Mosley. Do you have anything else to say, buddy?
Have you noticed anything peculiar going on with the guests?
Besides the Mademoiselle Butin, the guests are all of the foreign persuasion. Peculiar is not
Mosley ate it.
compris?
Okay. What happens if you go see Grace first? Let's do the not obvious thing. Oh, she's not here? Oh, there she is.
Mosley's right. She is a babe. I really need to figure out what I'm gonna do. Can we talk about the case for a minute?
Of course.
I've been thinking about our list of suspects. Larry and Prince James are Freemasons. The Abbé is Priory. I think we can cross them off.
Right. Bukele is Vatican, Madeline is French Internal Secret Service, and Mosley is, God help us, CIA.
Yeah, makes you think about renouncing your U.S. citizenship, doesn't it?
I've survived Gingrich, I can survive this. But anyway, it's starting to feel like the end of 10 Little Indians. There's hardly anybody left.
There's still Emilio and the two British gals.
Come on, they're harmless. Well, okay, they're not exactly harmless, from a sociological standpoint, but they are certainly not kidnappers. There's also Montreaux. I deciphered Le Serpent Rouge, and it showed a red serpent on the map, with its tail wrapping right around Chateau de Serres. It really... well... it's pretty creepy.
I agree. He's our best suspect at the moment. I'll go check out Sarah's again. In the meantime, you keep an eye on Emilio, Lady Howard, and Estelle.
All right, but be careful.
When does Alucard and the rest of Helsing show up? That's very shortly, I'm sure.
I need to decide what it is I want to have happen before I talk to her about it. I don't want to screw up again. You've made some progress with Sydney, you said?
Yeah, I did. Several times.
Well, what'd you find out?
Oh, lots of stuff you probably don't care about. But it did help me find an entrance to an underground cave. I think Wilkes was onto it before he died.
That does sound promising. Maybe we can go over it later. I have a few last things I want to do first.
Sure.
Okay. Time to finally go over here.
That must be Prince James's car.
I do appreciate your returning the manuscript, Mr. Knight.
If I'd known what Mr. Sinclair here was up to, I wouldn't have taken it in the first place.
Well, what's done is done. But I think it's time we had a serious conversation.
Absolutely.
All right, bloodline.
Do you consider yourself to be a bloodline descendant, Prince James?
Well, it may sound foolish to you, but a belief in our lineage and the responsibility that it brings has been the motivation behind everything the Stuarts have done for centuries. You see, we take our heritage very seriously.
Yeah.
So, you think the kidnapping is a response to Sinclair's manuscript, to its positioning you as the head of the bloodline?
It's not just the manuscript, but yes.
Have you received any demands from the kidnappers, or?
No. Look, I'm willing to give up my claim forever if that's what they want, as long as my son is safe. But we don't even know who to contact to make such a concession. The Priory swears they're not responsible, and no one else has come forward. My God, I'm at the end of my rope.
Perhaps it's not political.
If I let myself even consider that it might be the night visitors, I can't imagine what they would want with...
I'm sorry. I know how awful this is. What are these negotiations between the Freemasons and the Priory about?
Because of our common heritage, there's certain wisdom and property that's shared. And now that the dispute over the bloodline heir is coming to a head, these things must be settled.
You're trying to get permits to excavate out here, aren't you?
I don't know where you heard such a thing. But I admit we have been hedging our bets, in case negotiations go badly.
What kind of property do the Freemasons have?
We have a few of the treasures that have always been sacred to the descendants of Moses.
Like what? The Ark of the Covenant? Something like that?
I'm not at liberty to say, but the bloodline treasures are dispersed. Whoever takes the mantle, in the end will want them. All of them.
What about the Priory? What do they have that you want?
The Priory controls the treasure the Templars couldn't take with them to Scotland because it was embedded in the very landscape.
The treasure of Rennes-le-Château?
Yes, but they're not to touch it until we've agreed on a treaty. You see, we have things they want too.
Does the grapevine motif mean anything to you? Viticulture in general?
Yes. The wine of communion represents the blood of Jesus, and the grape represents his body. And the grapevine, in some circles, represents the desposony, the house of David. You have heard Jesus called the fruit of David, I assume?
Of course.
Where did you see such a motif, Mr. Knight?
Oh, it's in the church.
What about my son, Mr. Knight? I'm willing to tell you certain things, but please, have you learned anything new?
I've narrowed it down to a few suspects. In fact, I was going to follow up on that right now.
Very well. Mesme and I will continue our own efforts. We'll see you back here this evening, then.
Absolutely. And, try not to worry.
I do appreciate your tenaciousness, Mr. Knight.
Yeah? I've had shots for that, but never mind. I'll see you.
Have we met that guy yet?
What an extraordinary man.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember meeting him, but then again, it is a week between. He appears in the comic. Oh, okay.
No point in going back there until I can give Prince James a firm answer.
Okay, let's go back to Grace, because I'm pretty sure we'll get to do stuff now, hopefully.
I don't think either of us are inclined to do our usual shtick.
Oh. Okay, maybe not.
Mosley's right. I don't...
Okay. So I did say we were going to check out the vineyard again, right? Come back to Prince James with a bag of blood labeled your son. Jesus. This blood doesn't taste right. Oh, God.
They're closed.
Good job.
Uh-oh. It's Marceau.
The chateau is closed, Monsieur Knight.
I noticed. Well, I didn't see a buzzer down at the gate, so I had to come up. Now, I hate to bother y'all, but I'm leaving the area today, and I really need to ask Mr. Montreaux just a few more teensy questions. Oh, please.
Oh, wait here.
I guess we do have to wait. Oh, there he is. Hello.
My apologies, Mr. Knight. It is a very bad day for visitors.
Boy, I've had some of those. This is probably really inconvenient, but I'm leaving France today, and I was hoping to feature Sarah's in my article. You made quite an impression on me.
Did I?
Oh, yeah. What I was really hoping was to snag a few more bottles of that Merlot. My editors won't let me give anything 5 stars unless they've tasted it, and boy, that Merlot deserves 5 stars.
Oh, well then, I applaud your taste. Of course I can get you more bottles. I'll have Marceau open the tasting room.
Actually, I'm guessing, well, you guys have a wine cellar. Am I right?
Yes.
Could we go down there and get the wine? It'd make a much more romantic opening for my article. I could just make it up, but as you said yourself, God is in the details.
I don't believe I said that. I couldn't agree more. I'll take you down myself.
Oh, wow. I knew this place would be great. I was reading about those Roman mines they had around here. Does this cellar attach to anything, like that?
No. Ah, here it is, the 76 Merlot.
I've been thinking about what you said. About how the breeding of grapes is like the breeding of people.
That is not what I said.
Oh, it's a terrific analogy. Maybe even the angle on my new story. So would you say this Merlot is like, say, a king of wines? Or just a gorgeous camel? Look at that. God, am I an idiot?
No, please, don't bother. It's...
Ow!
Oh, my. Cut yourself.
Oh, it's nothing.
You are asking about the wine? No, not a prince. Our little Merlot. Then again, it's not exactly wine in the box either. But yes, it's eminently drinkable.
Right. Oh, gosh, look at the time. I have that flight to catch. Thanks. See myself out.
Okay.
God.
So, I mean, we got a little bit of a creepy scene, but did Gabriel really learn anything there? Is my question. I don't think so, really. Yeah, I guess.
Ooh, I really don't want to go back in there.
But, like, what did that do for him? Like, okay, we've done...
I feel like I'm being watched.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh, I really don't want to go back in there.
Okay. Will he still do the little Easter eggy?
Now, why does the name Princess Cassima keep popping into my head?
He will.
There's a wine tasting room in there.
Oh.
Pretty good wine, too.
I wasn't looking at the trees. I was looking at the building, I suppose. All right. Yeah, if for people who weren't here on the one stream where I did that, there is a little Easter egg there.
I feel...
That was going to say for everything here.
They're closed, and I don't think it's worth breaking in.
Okay.
Ooh, I really don't want to go back in there.
Fine. I guess we'll just go.
This is probably my last chance to look around. I'll leave in a minute.
Or never mind. I guess we won't go.
Hey, it's open. Uh-oh. There's a car in here, but I can barely see it. A black sedan. I knew it. It would make too much noise. It would make... Oh, I don't think a screwdriver is gonna get me out of this.
Oh, they are bats.
What's up there?
Most sacred. After tonight, the adepts will converge in Cairo.
Oh, shit.
Voila, mission night. What are you? The train.
Hey, Lemming.
Where could he be?
I'm curious real quick. Does the do I have the game Bible on this computer or is it on the other one? I'm curious if the design Bible says that there would have been a car chase sequence there. Hold on. Once he gets on his bike, we can either just fade out to Grace in the next time block or put in a road arcade sequence. Gabriel could have to outrun the car that comes after him and perhaps bats which attack him from the air. Since we already have the driving interface, this might be quite doable. But I remember in earlier parts of this, there were driving sections, but they never implemented that. We'd simply use the car behind us to force the player to maximum speed. The arcade would end with a jump with the moped over a span or dry creek bed that the player can practice earlier when not under chase. The player would have to lead the chase directly to the spot and then leap the span successfully in order to get away from the car. After having done this, the arcade could end with Gabriel, now out of sight of the chase car, crashing the bike off-road. So there could have been one. I already saved this. Oh, wait. This is what I'm actually getting through. Yeah, it would have meant coding that whole the mechanic for the thing. Yeah, I don't think they would not have gotten the game out if they tried to keep adding crap like that. So it makes sense why they cut it. What's up?
I heard Lady Howard mention some Egyptian artifacts that were found here.
I don't know what you mean.
If I show you my copy of Le Serpent Rouge, will you tell me about the Egyptian artifacts?
Follow me. Good. Lily's having a bath. Oh, she's been so distraught lately. She hasn't been in the mood to talk about the mystery. Dr. Wen found these objects when he was digging here 20 years ago. He became convinced that the Wren mystery was deeply tied with Egyptology. He believes there's a seed of alien wisdom buried here, a seed similar to that planted in Egypt.
Huh. So, where did Dr. Wen find these artifacts anyway?
On the back of Mount Cardew, in a cave. He said it headed off into further caverns, but he never got the chance to explore them before his accident.
His accident?
Yes. Didn't you know?
Oh my.
That cave is on private land now. Not that it matters. It was just one of the many storage caves of the Atlanteans. The seed itself is the real treasure. It was placed based on cosmic alien logic. Unfortunately, Dr. Wen's latest calculations still seem to be a bit off.
I'm not surprised. That cosmic alien logic's a bitch. Can I just look at the pictures, please?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry.
What's this?
Dr. Wen never identified it. Odd, isn't it?
Can I borrow this photograph? I promise I'll get it back to you.
In exchange for Le Serpent Rouge?
Deal.
Cosmic alien logic is a funny way to say Sierra. Atlantis and aliens.
Thank you, Grace. Of course, I wish you the same.
It's almost hard to be mad at the game at this point because it's just freaking everything, vampires and Atlantis and what's he up to?
I wonder where he's going.
Yeah, I wonder too.
Maybe I should just follow him.
Get this.
Maybe I should just
this epic chase sequence or fall sequence. Where are we going? Go to the grave. Yep, no, yeah. How do you get so far ahead? Do you know? Okay, I am mad about that. I'll explain why in a second.
I know that. You should not be here. You should not be anywhere near this place.
They do not know I'm here.
You had better hope not. We have enough to worry about with the baby.
Has there been any confirmation that he's the Kanosh Kanaya?
No, the signs are ambiguous. We won't know for certain until he's old enough to show his will.
But if you do not know, they cannot know either.
I'm certain they do not, but they will take his blood anyway. And it may be enough.
Of course, we must stop them.
How? You have been watching Mr. Knight?
Yes, you were right about his family. He has his own destiny to fulfill in all of this. And the girl has found the entrance to the temple.
It may be too late. We're almost out of time.
Not until midnight. I have tried to prepare them as best I could, but it is almost cruel to send him in.
Do you foresee something?
I have told you, I will not foretell the outcome. But the forces arrayed below will be terrible.
He will not be sent alone. When can we start?
Give me time to speak with him. I will call you at the villa.
Very well. Till then.
So I'm upset because, okay, first of all, they should be able to see her. I struggled so long for that puzzle with Gabriel to hide behind this little tomb here, when obviously they could have just had him automatically do it like they just had for Grace here. It did not need to be a puzzle. A lot of things just they don't. Let's fall. Is that not the way he went? There you go. What is going on? Who knows?
I want to, believe me, but not here.
From this point on, the game frequently gets interrupted by FMV cutscenes, which can lead to random crashes. Good to know. That thing reminds me, I just want to share this because it's hilarious to me. You know, people complain about like the cat mustache puzzle and how awful it is. And what I think is funny is that in the design document, the design Bible, what it actually has in there is really interesting to me. I don't want to spoil it. I want to find it real quick. It's funny because I've heard about how the puzzle that's in here, the cat mustache puzzle, one that everybody hates, was like a substitute for another puzzle that was going to be more complicated. But in the design document, I just love this. Gabriel can rent a moped at the moped rental shop using the credit card in his wallet. So in the original design document, there just was no puzzle there, and there didn't need to be a puzzle for the cat mustache. You just use your credit card to rent the moped, which, I mean, makes more sense. I don't know. Okay. I feel like I need to find Gabriel to tell him what we learned. Is he... My head is spinning from everything that's happening. Oh yeah, we were going to go find him, weren't we? That was what we were going to go do. He's probably dead from the chase, yeah. Oh, can I do anything with this?
It's just Estelle's coffee cup.
I don't think I need to get her fingerprints anymore, but I may as well try.
I've already got one.
Okay. Oh, hey. Can I just not talk to you? Oh, there we go.
Hi, Simone. Have you seen Mr. Knight?
No, not this evening. Is he, missing, mademoiselle?
Missing? Oh, no, I didn't know if he had gotten back yet. Thanks. Oh, God.
I bet I still can't ring the bell.
There's someone at the desk already. It's the hotel register.
This paper she has. Anything? Can't interact with that. Can't interact with any of those. Okay, I suppose... Oh, let me see if anyone's in here. Oh, here we go. Oh, Okay, all the operatives.
It's the Three Stooges, Curly, Moe, and Smutty.
Hi, Grace.
Hi, what are you guys doing?
Oh, we hold the Ecumenical Conference of Spies.
However, we already have one American present.
Not the one you want, though, huh? Oh, well, can't win them all.
Bit.
Where is Gabe, by the way? Any, news?
I haven't heard from him. I'll let you know if I do.
Okay.
Grace has some real fire against her.
I don't want to talk to them again right now.
Why ever not?
It's the Three Stooges.
Okay. Doing anything more? Well, I suppose we've got to venture out and, well, wait, how would we do that? Because Gabriel has the motorcycle. Do we need to... I guess, I don't know, let's just make the rounds.
I think I'll let Gabriel do. I don't think I can go in there. These seem to be all...
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where we can actually look at, though. Oh, there. Okay, that doesn't help us any. Same thing. I think that's the only thing we can see from this vantage point. If I remember right. Whee! Okay. Alright, and this is undoubtedly going to be closed.
The museum is closed.
Okay. I'm going to go to the church. He's up? I don't know.
I don't think anyone's home.
Hey? Maybe I needed to have used the glass on his door. Oh, which one was he in? This one? Oh, maybe just knock. Oh, yeah. All right, that'll work too.
It's time we had a talk, Mr.
There we go.
You left that copy of Le Serpent Rouge at the museum for me, didn't you?
Yes.
And the little notes at the center of the circle and the arms of the hexagram.
Guilty as charged.
I don't get it. If you wanted to help Gabriel and I, why didn't you just be open about it?
I must be very careful that certain people do not know that I am here.
You're part of the secret brotherhood, aren't you? You and Mesme.
You are correct about Mesme. He is with the Brotherhood, but I am not. I haven't been for some time.
And Montreaux, he's one of the others, the ones who steal the blood?
Yes. They call themselves adepts of the holy blood, but they are vampires, pure and simple.
I don't understand. Why doesn't the Brotherhood just stop the vampires?
If you are to understand what we're up against, you must know the whole story. Listen. The secret brotherhood are the weavers of the bloodline. It is a process intricately linked to the stars. The birth of the Divine One, the one the Brotherhood calls the Kenosh Kenaya, can only happen during certain planetary alignments with the constellation Osiris. Just over 2,000 years ago was the last such configuration. The Brotherhood was expecting something profound. They tried frantically to read the signs and omens. There were many branches of the bloodline, even back then. One was the House of David, and it was to this branch that the signs pointed. So the Brotherhood used their influence and a bit of magic to convince the current heir, Joseph, to marry his betrothed before the date prescribed by Jewish tradition. Mary conceived. The signs for the birth were auspicious, a conjunction of two planets, Jupiter and Mercury. This created a star, a certain sign of success. But the Jewish king, Herod, heard of the birth of a Davidic heir and threatened the infant's life. The Brotherhood took the family to Egypt, and the young god was reared there, tutored in the ways of the infinite.
So Jesus was the Kenosh Kanaya?
Oh yes, he was what we had awaited. The open portal between man and the infinite. The one who could see the fabric of the universe and alter it at will.
Wow.
But he was also a Jew. Jesus insisted on studying the Torah, learning his heritage. As he read the tales, he became convinced that he was the Jewish Messiah. From the Brotherhood's point of view, it was a limited ambition, and yet who were we to tell the Divine One what he was or was not?
What happened?
He returned to Jerusalem. A few of the Brotherhood went with him to watch over him. What we didn't realize, perhaps because we were not Jews, was that Jesus intended to fulfill the prophecies. All of them.
What about the vampires? Where do they come in?
I will try to explain. You see, the Brotherhood collected blood samples for study and testing before they selected brides. There were certain magical rites performed. There had always been rumors that some of these priests had dared imbibe the blood to steal power for themselves. Of course, such things were taboo, and when these rumors surfaced among the initiates, they were harshly scolded. But when Jesus was being reared in Egypt, there was a young initiate who envied his strange abilities. He began to whisper to his friends,
floating there?
Truly serve the Kenosh Kanaya. The priesthood ought also to be immortal, just like the Kenosh Kanaya himself.
Jesus was immortal?
In a sense, he could reweave the fabric of his body at will, just as he could those of others. He could have healed his own wounds, but he chose to perform the sacrifice the prophecies demanded. It wouldn't have been much of a sacrifice had he rescinded.
So what happened with the young initiate?
His name was Sinai, and one of the boys he persuaded was Ali, son of the Brotherhood's headmaster. Ali wasn't a bad boy, but he loved Jesus and liked the idea of living with him forever. Fortunately, he approached his father about it one night. When the headmaster heard of the heresy, he exploded. Sinai and his followers were expelled. Only Ali remained, having repented his ignorance. But Sinai and his followers didn't give up. Sinai grew bitter. He decided they would steal the blood. He kept his eyes on the conclave, but could never get close. When Jesus left for Jerusalem, they managed to keep it secret from Sinai. He did not arrive in Israel until it was too late.
So Sinai's group, the Adepts, are still after the blood.
Even worse, they found it. Jesus had heirs, 2 sons. That was the one thing he did agree to do for the Brotherhood's sake. His sons were only human. they'd missed the window of Osiris. But they survived to have descendants.
Now the window is open again.
Yes.
Is the baby, Charlie, the Kenosh Kanaya?
We do not know. It depends on how well the vine has been woven. It depends on many things. Sadly, it may not matter. Where the Brotherhood has woven for 2,000 years, the adepts have tasted. The bloodline grew too broad for the Brotherhood to protect each descendant every minute. And as the vampires succeeded in stealing here and there, they grew in power and in corruption. They will resort to anything for the blood, blackmail, murder, even black magic.
They've been mixing the blood as you have, but in their own bodies.
Exactly. And they've been doing it for so many generations that they have changed, physically. It is a result of the blood, but even more, the result of corruption. You see, the power they have is stolen. It is not theirs. Even so, they are strong. The Brotherhood does not taste of the forbidden fruit. They're no match for the adepts anymore. And the baby's blood may be enough to tip them over the threshold, even if he's not all we think he might be.
So, what will happen if they take his blood?
Montreaux will be king of the world. Rex Mundi incarnate.
God. Ah, it's Gabriel. Thank heaven.
Thank heaven indeed. We have quite nearly run out of time. May we meet in your room, Ms. Nakamura?
Wow. Okay, that was a lot to take in. Day 3. Okay. That is where we are going to stop it for tonight. And I think that's good. We have this last little section to go. Or I actually don't know how many more sections, but I'm assuming it's almost done. I still don't understand the plot. So vampires kidnap the baby and drink Jesus' blood. I guess, kind of, sort of, like not Jesus' blood directly, but blood from the bloodline of Jesus. And I'm going to have to think about this. Just throw freaking everything in here, and it's crazy. And it's yeah, I don't know. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I got to get going. But take care of yourselves. Yeah, it is very complicated. If you feel like chatting, I do have a Discord. The link to the Discord is in every one of my YouTube videos. So if you feel like joining that, check that out. Have a wonderful night, and I will try to be back next week. Have a good one, folks.